Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ifeah Artistry. If this is your first time seeing my videos, you're highly welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming here. Okay guys, so in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I transformed my beautiful clients. If this is what you're interested in, just keep watching and I'm going to be showing you how I did it. Okay guys, so first of all, I started with cleaning her face with micellar water and the wipes, and make sure you clean the face thoroughly, especially the under eyes area, like basically everywhere. You have to clean everywhere thoroughly. And after cleaning, I'm going to be using the fan to dry up, like the water. And after that, I go ahead and moisturize her skin. So I have to moisturize the skin very well, properly, to retain hydration on the face. So when you clean the face, you clean away dirt, oil, and everything. So after cleaning that, the skin is going to be very dry. You wouldn't want to come and start building foundation on the skin like that. So you have to hydrate, keep the face hydrated, moisturized. The moisturizer. Did I say moisturization? The moisturizer is going to help the skin, like retain the makeup for a very long time. So after application, just make sure you apply it very well everywhere. I have to use my hand and massage it into the skin. Guys, I always say this all the time. So most of the people do complain about okay, I'm going to be using the second moisturizer, that is a Cetaphil. So I'm going to be basically moisturizing under her eyes. So most people do complain about how they find it very difficult with blending products and all that. So I always say it all the time, just use your hand. It's going to help you a lot. When you use your hand, you'll be able to know when you have really blended everything in properly and all that. Okay guys, so after that, I'm going to be going into this classic mattifying primer. I'm going to be using that to mattify her T-zones, just her T-zone basically. I'm not really here to keep the face like very mattified or whatever. So no, I'm just just putting the primer on. And after that, I'm going to be setting with my hydrating spray, this Kiss Beauty setting spray. Is this a hydrating spray? I think it is. So I'm just going to like spray that on the face and dry it up. Okay guys, so after that, I'm going to be moving over to the foundation. I mixed foundations, the L'Oreal True Match foundation. I think Huda Beauty. Honestly, I can't really pick anymore. So I mix those foundations and then I begin to blend it into the skin. So one thing, I'm going to try and avoid the under eyes, because you wouldn't want to blend. I don't blend my foundation into the like in the under eyes. I blend everywhere but not the under eyes. I don't know if you understand. And again, I go in with a very creamy foundation. Can you see how easy, simple it is for me to blend these products in? Like, it's so simple, like it's so easy. This is because like I work with creamy based products, and the product I use on her face is too like little or small. After that, I'm going to be going into this Younger Cosmetics concealer in the shade, their first shade, that's the lightest shade. So I put that in the inner corners of her face. Guys, I think looking at this product from here makes it look like it's too much, but honestly, this concealer is very lightweight, like very lightweight. Like the application is just very light, very minimal, I'm telling you. Okay, after that, I'm going to be going into the Huda Beauty concealer as well in the shade 043. And this very concealer is actually a bit thicker than Younger Beauty. Is very like, it's very like, it's so watery, or will I say creamy, and like lightweight. That's the word. Younger Beauty is very light. I think the concealers I've used, Nigerian concealers I've used that is so lightweight, is Zikel Cosmetics, Younger Beauty, and Nuban Beauty is really nice because Nuban Beauty has a lot of coverage, more than most of them. Okay guys, so after application, I'm going to start blending it into the skin. So first of all, I'm blending out the ones in the outer part, and then afterwards I'll be going into the ones in the inner part. But I'm going to leave the one in the under eyes there for a while for it to give me coverage. Okay guys, so I'm going to come back, then I'll start contouring her face. Yeah, first of all, I'm contouring the cheekbone, and then I'm going on her forehead. I'm just going to contour the forehead. So anywhere I place the contour shade, I'm just going to go ahead and blend it, because I don't want to leave it there for any reason. Just place and blend. I don't want to start having reasons to, and before you know it, it's going to get dried, and then I'll be forcing the blending. No, I love to blend with ease. In as much as you have a good beauty sponge, you have a good product, you have to equally give yourself some, like, cut this product some slack. Like, blend it when you're supposed to. I don't know if you understand. If I'm not blending a product immediately I place it, that means I intentionally left it there. I have a reason to. You don't place product and then walk away and come back and begin to blend it anytime you want, and you feel like it's going to still be the same thing because they say it's a good product. No, sometimes you cut the product some slack. They are human beings too. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm going to be contouring her nose with the same shade of the same shade of the foundation that I'm using. I think there was a time I can't even do makeup without using a contour stick to contour the face, but right now this foundation had become my friend. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm going to be using my lip stains. I'm going to be using my lip stains as my blush. The lip stain from Becharmageless Cosmetics and the one from Milani. So I'm going to place it there and then blend. Like place and blend. I used the one from just one side and I run through in all of them because I don't want it to be too much, I beg. So when I was doing that, I felt like it's too much. Okay guys, so moving on, I'm going to be blending the under eyes. I'm going to blend, and like the product that I left there. So when I left it there for a while, you come back, you are going to love the outcome at the end of the day. So when I came back, of course, it's nice. Okay guys, so I'm going to be setting with this product, Merak Cosmetics. So I believe by the time this video would have gone up, I would have actually posted a video of me, like, because there's this narrative that people have where they ask, they try to know if you can use a normal setting powder and set the under eyes. Like, I do use translucent setting powder all the time. So people do ask whether you can use normal powder, and my answer is yes. So I tried using this one. I used the Milani compact powder in this side. So I first of all set this, the first one with Merak, and the second side is with Milani. I think I would have already posted this video by the time this one will go up. Yeah guys, so that's just it. So if you have not really watched the first one, you can actually see it here, because, like, guys, you have to just tell me, like, what do you think about this outcome, like the outcome of the product, because I used my setting powder. I used my powder, compact powder, that's it, Milani compact powder, to set the under eyes of the other side. I feel like that one has like this smoothness and that coverage and that beautiful and is lovely and is nice and is beautiful and is beautiful again. Do you know, like, after that I wanted to set the rest of the face like I will always do with the Merak, but like I'm like, hell no, I have to set with that, compact powder. I don't know, but it's not because it's Milani. Honestly, I think I've always had this narrative of how good using powder to set the face is. Okay guys, so after that I contoured the face, and I'm using blush on her face as well. And that is it, guys. After that, I just go ahead and outline her brows. So, like, brows is not really the reason why I'm filming this video. So I just go ahead and outline the brows. Yeah guys, so plus the fact that I think somebody carved her brows, and I don't like it when somebody carves the brows and they carved out every hair, and it's too tiny right now, and I have to struggle to outline the brows. I don't be liking those things. I like it when the hairs are full, and at this point I think my drawings is not really making sense a lot. I mean, my outline is not making sense, but it is what it is. They are not sisters. I mean, they are not twins. Now waiting they talk about. Anything where they are is okay. So I fill in the brows and I begin to conceal. So I'm using my concealer, definitely from Younger Beauty. I think that's why I'm even going like I'm going another coating for it to have coverage, because Younger Beauty concealer does not have coverage. This Zikel Cosmetics is better. It has more coverage, but the thing is that this Younger Beauty concealer, you love it when you are using it under the eyes, but for brows, it's not it for me for brows, because I feel like it's too creamy, it's too watery. Like if I use it to conceal brows, I have to be looking for the coverage. It's really this beautiful when you are done concealing your brows, and at least you see, even if you're not using a very light shade, the shade you use, you've seen it on the brows. Like I don't know if you understand, but look at this one right now. It's not even looking like something that a professional just concealed. When you conceal a brows now, you should know that, yeah, I dealt with these brows. But that Younger Beauty concealer, it is what it is, but it looks so beautiful when used under the eyes, I must say. Another reason why you are going to love Younger Beauty concealer, if you want to use it for the under eyes, just bring it out at the back of your palm or somewhere and just leave it there for a while. Like maybe when you are concealing the face, bring it out before you get to the eyes, then you use it. It's going to have more coverage, because it has stayed out for a while before you begin to use. Yeah, that way it's going to work. Okay guys, so after that I begin to bake the face. So I have to equally bake with this powder, because of course I'm doing a makeup, not minding that I was trying to create a video to see the outcome of the setting, and the setting with two different powders and all that. I was still doing the full makeup, so I have to go ahead and bake with the same setting powder, so that I'll see if the color is going to become the same thing, of course, at the end of the day. Okay guys, so that is it. I did. And then I move over to the eyeshadow. I'm going to be pressing the primer. I'm using the Becharm white eyeshadow base. I do believe that this eyeshadow look is I just placed the Becharm white, and I'm going to be using that particular shade now to create my crease. So I'm just going to be creating the crease with that, blending and blending and blending. I think I equally say this all the time in my videos, in the eyeshadow looks I do, guys. When I am doing eyeshadow, so when I go in with like the lightest shade, when if I am creating like all this eyeshadow that has a lot of transitioning, and I have to use different shades for the eyeshadow. So the first shade is going to be very light. I go in with the second shade, so like it's going to keep going like that. I don't walk from white to black. No, I have to walk from white to maybe milkish color, to ash, to brown, to, do you understand me? That is how it goes, and that is how I'm actually doing on the eyes right now, working from a very light shade to something darker, then to black for the outer V. I don't know if you understand. So don't go, and it's equally possible for me to go from a very dark shade to light. Yeah, it's equally very much possible, but for a beginner you have to try and go from light to dark. As we are going, the blending, make sure you are not getting up again, not when you go and blend a lighter shade up, like you're blending. Probably that's why they equally advise you to blend the lighter shade with a fluffy brush, like a very bigger fluffy brush. Then you now go in with darker one with a more precise brush. That is mostly better. But anyway, in any case, that is it. So after transitioning, I placed my main eyeshadow and I blended it out. Actually, I was trying to recreate a particular look. So for this eyeshadow, I was recreating a look that I saw. Yeah, and that is it. So it's nothing really serious. So guys, I already said this in my videos. I'm going to be recreating some eyeshadow look. Like, if you have not just eyeshadow, if you have like any look that you want to be created, just send it to my DM, or you can send it to me like anywhere, or even if it's on Instagram, come to the comment section and mention my name, or probably send it to me on Instagram. And then I'm going to recreate the look and post it on my page. If you have seen anything that you want to learn how it was created, just send it to me. I'm going to do my best to, you know, recreate the look. If there is anything you want to learn, yeah, of course I'm going to show you or teach you how it's done and all that. Okay guys, so for this under eyes, after after applying my liner, after lining the eyes, I go over to the under eyes. Please, the under eyes I'm going to explain. You see my hand, you are seeing a very pink eyeshadow, like a very pink. It's very pink. So I brought out my pink eyeshadow, not pigment, not shim, not just like normal eyeshadow, just like I used something to scoop it out from the palette, and I poured it on top of the concealer that I left under my, like on my hand, because like the concealer that I used to conceal the brows, I used to bring out at the, I used to bring it out at the back of my palm. So the concealer that was on at the back of my palm, I just poured it inside it, and then I mixed it together. That is how I achieved that color that I used under the eyes. You can equally get it from anywhere. There are some things you see and you get it, like, I don't know if you understand, but that is how I achieved the one I used, because I was trying to see if I will get my lip stains that is that shade or something, but anything can go, like concealer dries out, and that was perfect. It's good, it's cool, honestly. Okay guys, so after that I fix the lashes, used my mascara under the eyes, and I begin to dust out the fallout on the eyes, and I begin to set the face. Like I set everything I've seen on the face, set my blush, contour, everything basically. And after that I'm using the cheek glaze. This cheek glaze, I think I have to go and buy another one, because this cheek glaze, I love how it comes out. I love how creamy makes the makeup. Like, you know how you'll be doing makeup, like somehow it's going to be looking like matte, dry and all that, but once you put this cheek glaze, it makes it. But please don't go and use this cheek glaze for somebody that have a lot of oil on their face, so because you will not like the outcome, I swear. No, like, it's going to be fine when you are done, but when it stays for a while, yeah, the makeup might start becoming a lot of oily, because of course we're trying to avoid oil on the face. That cheek glaze has a lot of oil in it. So after that I set the face, guys, and then I move over to the lips. So at this point I had another client and I was trying to rush, and while rushing I did something. So I just applied these lips. I didn't want to like waste my time at all. I was just moving very fast and all that. So I brought this lip stain. I have this pencil lip liner, and I begin to use this. You know, I've never used another thing apart from using my dark brown lip stain. I didn't know that there is a way I could have actually been doing it. It's not as if I didn't know, Jerry. I don't know why I've never tried using this before. In fact, I've had it for a very long time and I've never tried. So I begin to line the lips with this lip liner. And I asked her to smile, and she smiled. And I begin to blend. You know, the lip liner that does not give you this purple shade when you blend? This is it. I'm like, this is what I've been looking for. Like, this lip stain, better don't finish, because it's going to be me and you. Like, don't finish this lip liner. So after that I felt like the nude shade I applied is actually diminishing return. Yeah, so I just applied again and I blended out again. Guys, this is the lip stain. This lips is something I have always dreamed to. Oh wow, I loved it, honestly. So after blending and everything, I added my gloss, and just looking at these lips, even now that I'm looking at it, makes me happy. Like, I love this lipstick. Even if this lipstick finish, I'll go and buy another one, I'm telling you guys. And after the end of the thing, I use my Soo Pro. I don't think I can actually do without Soo Pro. Soo Pro spray makes everything perfect all the time, like every time. Okay guys, so this is actually the end of the video, and I hope you love it. Tell me in the comment section how you feel about this video, how you feel about this look. Do you love it? Is it something you want to try out? Yeah guys, so please do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, put on your post notification, and always share my videos, because I love you guys. I'm going to be dropping more content for you guys. See you next time. Bye.